Chris, what is our sixth main topic today?
So this is from Shnip. So Cavill at San Diego Comic-Con was a bust, but I just rewatched the video of The Rock addressing the crowd at San Diego Comic-Con about Superman, and I couldn't help but notice a cryptic smile on his face, especially when he said, "It all depends on who's playing Superman." Call me crazy, but I'm thinking Cavill's Superman might show up in the final trailer for Black Adam, or maybe at the end of the movie, setting up a brawl between the two in the sequel. What do you think? Maybe I'm just looking too much into this, but I want it, damn it.
All right, thank you, Shnip. And listen, there are world peace, equality for all, Henry Cavill back as Superman. These are the three things I desire most in this world and in this life. And, you know, going into, I thought for a long time, I mean, again, I said, I don't know that it's going to happen and I have no insider information, but I believed that, you know what? I think Henry's going to come out at Comic-Con. I think that at that moment, a nuclear explosion of fandom wave will go across the world. DC will win Comic-Con with that. It's going to be amazing and blah, 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 blah. And of course, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. Now, oh boy, here he comes. And there is nothing else that I would have wanted more. There was nothing else I wanted more at Comic-Con than Henry Cavill to come out and have them announce that, you know, he's going to be in Black Adam and that Cavill and The Rock would fight. And of course, they have the same manager, all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, but it did not happen. Didn't happen. So I was disappointed. But then some reports started swirling around. Some people pointing to exactly what you were just pointing out, that, hey, you know, the way that The Rock handled the Superman thing, it's, well, it all depends who's playing Superman. The fact that we still don't know who Black Adam is ultimately fighting in that movie, all that kind of stuff. But then the big thing came out, and that was this. That has now been publicly announced that Henry Cavill has come down with COVID. And they've shut down the production on The Witcher for now, and all that kind of stuff. That sparked a number of reports going around saying that Henry Cavill was supposed to be at Comic-Con, but couldn't go because of the COVID diagnosis. And instead of just announcing it without him there, that Warner Brothers chose to wait until they could announce it with Henry Cavill actually there with wherever they make the announcement. To which, of course, that gave a little glimmer of warmth to my soul that maybe, just maybe,
baby,
that he could still be in this thing. However, I don't believe that's the case. First of all, the report about him getting COVID, I believe they said the diagnosis he got the diagnosis on either the 25th or the 24th, which would have been after the DC panel anyway. So I don't believe, unless the reporting is incorrect, he didn't even know he had COVID until after the panel was done anyway. So I don't know, maybe the reporting is incorrect and he actually got his diagnosis earlier than that, maybe. But here's the big thing to me that makes me kind of believe, yeah, it's probably not, because the director of the film, Jaume Colette Serra, was talking about it the day of the panel or the day before the panel. And he made this comment that has kind of made me believe that he's not there. This is what he said. Their movie is an original story. By the time the movie Black Adam ends, Black Adam doesn't know who Shazam or Superman is. He's figuring that out, that the world is filled with superheroes. He has to adapt to why he's here and what the world is about. So the director of Black Adam is saying, hey, by the end of this movie, he still doesn't even know about Shazam or Superman. This isn't like one of those classic Hollywood denials of, no, we don't have Superman in this movie. He's actually talking about the story of the movie. And he says, by the end of this movie, you know, Black Adam doesn't know who Shazam is, doesn't know who Superman is, all that kind of stuff. And so the two things, number one, the fact that the reports are saying that Cavill got diagnosed with COVID after the DC panel, and the fact that the director is saying, yeah, by the end of this movie, he still doesn't even know who Superman is, when they weren't specifically talking about Superman anyway, that has led me to believe that my hopes and my dreams have been dashed. That no, Henry Cavill will not be in this movie. Again, I no inside information. Maybe he still does pop up in this. But I have gone back and forth on this, and now I think it kind of looks like he's not there. Maybe it's just time for me to move on to the stage of acceptance. and just accept the fact that Henry ain't Superman anymore. I don't know. Chris, you hear all this information. You saw the report saying, oh, he only wasn't there because of COVID. I don't know. What do you believe at this point?
I mean, when you have COVID, you can still use Zoom.
Well, that's different, though.
WB has a problem right now. They do, whether they want to face it or not, have an image problem. So much so that they didn't show the face of the Flash in their Shazam trailer.
That's
all right? We also have a whole bunch of drama surrounding Aquaman. So if you want to take away from some of that scandal, baby, give him the good boy Henry Cavill. Have him get on the big screen saying, I wish I could have been there, you guys. I've got COVID, but nothing could keep me from telling you all that I am coming back as the Man of Steel himself, squaring off against Black Adam. They could have done that.
It would have altered the entire course of Comic-Con. I mean, it just would have, that would have been it. That would have been the moment.
So that's what leads me to believe that even if he did have COVID, I don't think he's going to be Superman. I think he would have put in some announcer. They would have done something. Maybe they do want to wait till he can do it in person. Maybe that's happening. But for me, they would have made some kind of announcement at the first big Comic-Con back.
Hey guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this episode, MeUndies. Now you guys have heard us talk about MeUndies, the legendary underwear brand that has totally taken over the podcasting world. And guys, I've been wearing MeUndies for the last couple of months, and I can honestly tell you it changes your day when you start off your day by putting on a pair of the most comfortable underwear you've ever worn, knowing that you're going to be walking in comfort all day in MeUndies. Everyone knows MeUndies for their super soft undies and comfy bralettes, but did you know that they make other stuff too? We're talking durable, cushy socks that will make your feet sing. We're talking super stretchy loungewear. We're talking daily tees, shorts, and rompers that add a little silky softness to your everyday. They even make hoodies for your dog so you can match every important person in your life. Available in sizes of extra small to 4XL and tons of colors and prints, make MeUndies your destination for all things soft and sustainable. MeUndies has a great offer for John Campea Show listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 20% off plus free shipping and returns. To get 20% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Campea. That's MeUndies.com/Campea.
Aaron, what do you think?
Yeah, I disagree respectfully because I just feel like this is
It's on.
Let's go.
I would not fight her. She would beat me up. She's a scrapper. I really think that's an in-person announcement, especially because there's always that thing of when someone comes out, we've seen all the videos, whether you've gone to Comic-Con and been in Hall H yourself, or you have just heard about, we've all heard about it if we haven't been there directly in person, that moment where, Iron Man comes out on stage, where Natalie Portman comes out on stage, and everybody just
Mahershala Ali comes out stage. We're doing Blade, everybody. Mahershala Ali,
Yeah, and I just feel like for something that big, Zoom ain't gonna be the way to do it. A video just doesn't. I mean, we've seen that at CinemaCon. The first year that I went to CinemaCon and saw someone pops up on the video, and you're like, oh yeah, that's okay, that's The Rock. Very different experience than when The Rock comes out wearing a fishnet shirt, and everybody's just like grabbing at him.
For those of you who know what Aaron's talking about, so at the most recent CinemaCon, they were talking a little bit about Black Adam, and it started with, we got a special message, a word from Dwayne, the star of the movie, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And people were like, oh, cool, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is sending us a video. And then what they then realized was that the video was fake. He goes, we can't do this anymore. And he gets up from the chair in the video, and he walks out of a room, and then he walks out on stage. And the energy difference between everybody in the room going, oh, cool, Dwayne Johnson's sending us a video message, to, oh my God, Dwayne Johnson's here in his fishnet shirt.
Yeah, red comment. I wasn't fantasizing. He legitimately was wearing a fishnet t-shirt.
Which
I think that's just what
fantasizing.
happens to fabric that he wears. Just can't hold him in. Just woof.
He's a big boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so there is that palpable feeling. And if I were running the show, logistics boots on the ground, I'd be like, you know what? It's just not going to have the same fervor. It's not going to be the earth-shattering moment that we feel like it can be. And so let's hold off on that. And also, Jonathan, do you mind pulling up the quote from the director again real quick? Because I just want to make sure that I'm getting word perfect on this. He doesn't know who Shazam or Superman is. He should have said are, just grammatically. But that doesn't mean they're not there. just because he doesn't know when Superman shows up, oh, you're Superman. He could be like,
So you think he's implying it's not that he hasn't heard of them, it's that he doesn't know who their identity is. You think he's being more specific?
I think Superman shows up and Black Adam is like, who the fuck are you?
Oh, I like that.
Okay, that's a possibility.
And that could be that final moment, or like the end post-credit scene. Clearly, by the end of the movie, they haven't teamed up but that doesn't mean that we don't see him.
All right. Ray, listen, put it on the line right now. Big hot toy bet here. Is Henry Cavill in this movie? Because I, as much as I'd love to believe it, I'm starting to think not. We got some disagreement up here. Is he going to be in the movie?
They don't have a big event coming up like D23. No, he's not. Sorry.
Yeah,
I wish he was, but no.
That's the other thing. If they had, first of all, I don't even know if are they doing a DC fandom again this year? I haven't heard. Last year's was a disaster.
And also, it's like with the way this year's Comic-Con was, with The Rock being there, you would think, if this COVID news isn't true, you would think he would at least come down for just that part.
Yeah.
Get everyone off their seats.
But then
everyone
why
excited.
is The Rock talking about beating up Superman and magic beats,
I think because eventually
they were
will
talking
come
a lot
to
about
head.
it.
They will come to a head, but it might not be Cavill Superman.
But also it also could be a great moment where they don't say anything at all. And then at the end of the movie, we're all, amped up going, oh my God, he's back. Like they could be just waiting until the movie comes out.
Okay, so here we go. Picture, if you will. Here's the shot. There's this big fight happens. The movie ends. Black Adam and everybody's happy and blah blah blah. Then, in a post credit, the title comes up 1 week earlier, and you see, but from a distance, that final big fight that's going on. And then the camera turns, and floating in the sky, watching that big fight go on, all you see is the chest emblem, just like kind of the end of Shazam, where all you saw was the chest, right? And then you hear bum 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 bum, or
So
something
this is like
that.
a Chekhov's gun thing. We see it twice, and so in the third one, we're like, there it is.
There it is. I mean, again,
There's the Henry.
I don't think it's
And
going
we
to
do a
happen
full
now.
video on
Nice
why that was
reference,
Henry
by the
Cavill.
way.
And then we do a full series of videos on why that was Henry Cavill. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Now that all this information is, I mean, he didn't end up being there. Some people saying now it was because of COVID. What are you believing at this point? Do you believe, actually, Ray, can you put a poll up? Do you know how to put a poll up in the live chat there? I will put up a poll right now.
You'll pull up the poll.
Let me see. Let's see if I can get the poll put in here.
You pull the poll.
Will Henry Cavill be in Black Adam? I mean, with all the stuff, with all the questions, for those of you guys watching live, I just put up a poll. I'm asking you guys, now that we know all this, I'm now leaning towards no, despite everything that what my heart wants. And I'm asking you guys in the live chat, the question just went up. Will Henry Cavill be in the new Black Adam? And right now we've had 600 people vote, and 65% are now saying no. 35% are still saying yes. So, I mean, we will see how all that goes. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Do you think Cavill's going to be in it now that we know much more than we knew before? Whatever you think, jump down to the comment section below and leave your thoughts there.